There are some people who want to argue in the comments or debate what I'm seeing and saying it's not what you say it is. If I'm showing it to you, I'm showing you what I'm seeing. That is not up for debate with me, and I can't go back and forth with people in the comments over it.
I really wanted to get it right, trying to find some balance in my life.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are you doing, fam? What's good, my cousins? So today we are doing a walkthrough at the Walmart. The reason we need to continue to stockpile food as much as we possibly need, not anymore, is only what we need, is because farmers are still struggling to make ends meet. This farmer said, we might have made more money this year, but we spent just as much as we made. Most U.S. farmers depend on short-term variable rate loans they take out after the harvest and before spring planting to pay for everything from seeds to fertilizer and livestock and machinery. But with the high cost of fertilizer right now and shortage of supplies when it comes to parts for machinery, it's becoming more difficult to just plant as interest rates rise headed into next planting season. The rising cost of credit is straining some producers' liquidity and prompting them to look at reducing fertilizer or chemical use or plant fewer seeds next spring. That in turn could reduce the crop yields and place upward pressure on the cost of producing that food. So basically, less food will be produced, higher costs will be there for you. They're dealing with widespread drought, hobbled crops in U.S. plains, and caused cattle slaughters rates in Texas to soar. This is affecting everyone. Y'all, I was watching Yellowstone on Sunday because that's my jam. I gotta watch it every Sunday because I love me some Kevin Costner. So they were even talking about it in Yellowstone. Real cowboys, because they always have real cowboys mixed in with the actors. And they were having a conversation and they were talking about the old way of living and seeing it disappear and the high cost of feeding the cattle and how it's going to hit them hard rather in the pockets. That is why so many ranchers were selling their cattle off younger than they would normally do because they just could not afford to continue to feed it and knowing that they weren't going to get the money that they put into it. So do expect beef prices to be extremely high in 2023. No, we might not be feeling it everywhere here, but I am seeing it slowly go up. And I promise you, you want to have that stockpile in your freezer or on your shelf. I say all that to say this. When farmers are hit hard, grocery stores are going to be hit hard. And that is going to be passed on to us. So we will be paying higher costs in vegetables and fruit. And we will also see a shortage of vegetables and fruit. The demand is not going anywhere. That's been proven. So as long as the demand is there, but there is a shortage, that price will continue to climb. So guys, let's get into this video. All right, but before we do that, I mentioned the volcano in Hawaii with ash falling down, but it hadn't erupted. But guys, it has erupted. It says the lava flow is mostly contained within the summit, but residents have been placed on alert and were earlier warned about the ash falling down. The U.S. Geological Service has said this situation could change rapidly. So they are on pretty much a red alert in Hawaii because the world's largest active volcano. I want you guys to know I do these walkthroughs because a lot of people say that they don't go to the store and they appreciate me walking through the store. But there are some people who want to argue in the comments or debate what I'm seeing and saying it's not what you say it is. If I'm showing it to you, I'm showing you what I'm seeing. That is not up for debate with me, and I can't go back and forth with people in the comments over it. So because it's not happening to you does not mean it's not happening in other areas. This is why I also say get down in the comments and let me know what you're seeing. But guys, be kind in the comments, okay? Don't think that you can just say anything to my other cousins in the comments and be rude to them and be rude to me in the process. That is not how I'm going to roll over here. And I just want to be clear. A lot of cold and flu medications along with allergy medications are running low. As you can see, especially in the children's section. And like I told you in the last video, they are dealing with a large amount of children coming down with RSV. So please be careful and get your medication stocked up. Throughout the store, I saw many empty spaces and gaps, shelves where food should be. And no, I'm not saying this is all because Thanksgiving just left. I know a lot of people said that in the comments. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. I guess that was due to holiday too. So the lady right here, she said they don't have any milk. So this is what the eggs are looking like. $4.23 for a dozen of eggs. $6.24 for 18. Oh, sorry. They only had 2 of these left, and he just grabbed one of those. And eggs are still $18.32 for 60. They're running low on butter, depending on the brand. There were people out stocking, but they weren't stocking this area where their lunch meat is. Prices are still on the rise when it comes to pork, chicken, and beef. They had a good bit of sugar in there. The prices have gone up some. And also with the cooking oil, the bottle that used to be $4 is still $8.32. I'm also noticing when it comes to the bread, the cheaper bread is the first to go. While they do have bread there, it costs a little bit more than that one for $2. The Jenny O's were cheaper than the butter balls. The Jenny O's were 98 cents a pound. The butter balls were $1.18 a pound. So I grabbed 2 of the Jenny O's for next year's holiday season. I paid $12 and some change for one turkey, and the other one was $13 and some change. My total balance came to $29, and all I got was 3 things.
I am stuck in the middle. Yeah, I'm stuck in between. I'm stuck in a position. I'm just a machine. So you're stuck in the middle, huh? I guess we're stuck in between. Life is a riddle, yeah. And I don't know what it means, no.